Hi everybody, our power is out and I think it's, it's a message to me that I should stop focusing on the work that I need to do, well, that I'm doing, and to just take it easy for a second because I think it's just time. So thankfully I had a nice cup of coffee ready, and I thought I'd do a little crafting and painting. So I'm working on this riser. I just put a top coat on it, but I decoupaged it. I'm gonna put little legs on it. It's gonna come out really nice. And then I'm just gonna do a little painting. So I'm trying to see here what I want to do. I don't know, I just feel like doing something. I almost feel like doing some kind of acrylic scene, maybe for that jewelry tray, or just doing some watercolor flowers. They always make me feel good. I love doing watercolor flowers, especially like loose roses. I like that a lot. So I think what I'll do is put a little bit of water here on my paper, and that'll help the paint spread even more, and then come in with my C shapes, and we'll see how that works out. Doing this very loose rose, which will come back in, but it's supposed to be, loose, very, very loose, very watery, if you will. And then we'll come back around with a different color. They really end up looking see how that's giving some dimension now, but it's still spreading out, which looks nice. Okay, let's let that one dry for a second and just check. Where's my brush? Did I put it back in my, hope not. Thought I had a, okay. A little bit like that. I'm trying a little bit of a different effect. I want to see how that will pull out. It's fun to experiment with mixing and different techniques, like whatever you like to do it. You want to try something, try it. Bob Ross said, a happy little accident, right? If we want. But I like the way that's spreading. To me, that's even relaxing. Just watching that is really, it almost looks like two eyes and a face. It's fun to see how, it's almost kind of like a paint pouring, because like, how is it going to turn out? And then what can I just think it's cool. And I think it just, I don't know, and then I can go back in. We'll see how that turns out. That was pretty cool to do. Okay, and let's try one where we don't put any water down, so we can see the difference. And this one's spreading out, and I think I will come back in maybe and try to give it, let's see. Might have to wait till it's a little bit drier, but give it a little dimension there. I like different shades. I like to play around. I even like to add yellows into my roses. I think it gives them a really realistic feel, when, especially when they're as it dries. I love adding yellows. And then I'll go in and I lighten things up and I just like to do things in my own way. And you know, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to, I don't even think you could say waste a piece of paper, because everything, if it brings you joy, if you have fun doing it, then how can that ever be wasted, right? Right. People like to doodle. You know, I've been doodling with paint, you know, and even just so I went in there with some darker shades, and now I'll kind of and even, you know, let's say you have something painted and you don't like it, you can, if you do junk journaling and stuff, a lot of times you can cut up those pages and use them for something else. There's always a lot of repurposing in art. And it becomes a completely like, oh, what is that? Oh, that was with some flowers I painted. And they became part of a journal page or something, you know? So, yeah, and you can always go back over something. Like I could go over this with a different color, as you see me doing in some of the other ones. And like, say I want to add more paint there, I can come over and come back in with the pink. And just have fun with it. I'm wondering if with us losing power and electricity, if it has something to do with maybe some cleanup on that tornado. Maybe they had to, you know, shut something down. I don't know. I'm just wondering, because we're having like, there's no weather that would be warranting this. So I'm not sure. And I'm just having fun painting roses. No particular rhyme or reason or anything. It's not, I will probably use this in a journal. And I am going to start doing the journals. And I've been picking out, oh, I'm going to show you some of the, my shells. I categorize my shells by years, and I've got, you know, some Holy Family figures getting ready to go. To do a scene, I've got a really nice crutch that I got at a thrift store. So I'm going to do a big one, and I think, you see, I don't want to overthink it, but I think it would be fun if I could take holy figures from each year. So from 22, 23, and 24. And put them in there. So we'll see. Because I want to do the, wise men, animals, everything like that. So, the hiccups. Okay.
This should help.
Hope so. Just doing some roses. It's relaxing, whatever, I'm not, it's hard for me to paint under the camera, but I'm not really looking for, oh, I know what I want to do. And I'm also going, I have to start making some dinosaur bodies, because then I'm going to put those dinosaur looking heads that the shells that I got on them. I think that'll look really super cute. I'll show you what I mean. Probably in another video. There's so many things you can do. You can do like a real, where like you put like green, this, and it's like loosely a rose. I don't know how to explain it to you. I've done them before. There's no right or wrong. You can do whatever you want. I just like the little splashes of green. I don't want them to look like all, they're more shabby chic kind of, do you know what I mean? Rather than looking like a true rose leaf. They're there's just some roses. See how that's really looking. And this was the one I just let everything spread out on, right? When I first started doing it. And now I'm coming in just with a little bit of color to add some dimension there, you know. I'm going to come in with just a little bit of water. To spread that out. I'm just finding. I don't know, I just like really, I think it's fun. Some water down here, let's try a lot of water there. Come in with this. So it's, I love the way the color just spreads out. It almost looks like airbrush, you know, in a way. But I think it gives it your base, your undertones, if you will, in order to build on that. And I think it's just fun watching the paint spread out. I think it gives it a really natural blushing, if you will. That's just like, it's already taken the shape of a flower, and yet I'm just doing like the undertones. Let me come in here with a Oh, it's getting dark in here. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. With the shadows, I don't have any lights to put on. And the sun behind me, there it comes. Okay. Thank you, God. So then I think I'll come in with some colors in a little bit. I'm just going to get some. Gotta be careful because our electricity out, you know, our well pump. So I wanted to clean water because I want to see if I do like do. One of these things is not like the other, but it does belong, so I can't say. Go with a little yellow. A little bit deeper. As this one dries, this is the one that pulled out. This is, you know, and I'm going to go back in like on these, especially like where that pulled out. Let's see. See how that's more? I don't know what Ethan, Luke's starting up the tractor. Another one. So that's nice. See, I like the different color combinations in that, you see. So I just like to play around. Again, this will be used for like a journal page or something. You know, pieces of a journal page, whatever. Okay. There we go. So yeah, it's just a page of roses. It's just a page of roses, but I had fun doing it, and we lost power, and I painted the roses, and painting the roses red, and I like it. And I'll probably use it in a journal page or a backdrop or something, or just to look at. They make me happy. I hope they made you happy. I hope you try them. I hope you're inspired to pick up a paintbrush. Everyone can paint. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for spending this time with me. Well, let's see how my top coat is drying. Hang on one second. There's this, hold on. There's this little, there, I got it. Okay. So there it is. First coat on there, and it's still drying. And then I'm going to put legs, and I'm going to probably, I don't know, brush a brown wax on there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the sides, or I may leave it shabby, or I may do a gold. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some gold. We'll see. We'll see. The little riser. But thank you for spending time with me. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.